Hey guys, today I'm reviewing Fake Bake 5-Minute Mousse. I'll be giving you my final rating at the end of this video, so make sure to stay tuned through the entire thing. As far as the price of this product, it's 7 ounces for $29. That's a little over $4 an ounce, which is a perfectly fine price. It's very average. I didn't think it was a high price tag at all. This is a mousse, but it comes out kind of like the texture of shaving cream. It's definitely thicker and fluffier than most mousses, and I'm going to show you guys how it comes out on here. I hope you can see this, but see that? It's really, really fluffy. And as you can see, it has like a light beige kind of tannish color to it. I actually really like the texture. It was drier than most mousses, not runny or wet at all. And the color is like, it doesn't really act as a guide on your skin, so you can't really see where you're applying it, but as soon as you kind of apply it and wait a minute, it does deepen, the color deepens once it touches your skin. The smell of it, so this doesn't smell as good as the other fake bake products I've tried. It also doesn't have the worst smell. It smells fruity mixed with DHA, so you could definitely smell some DHA in there. And by the next morning, it smelled like a typical self-tanner, very strongly of DHA. I could smell the DHA all over my body, and I couldn't wait to shower it off. Applying it. So this one is actually really easy to apply. They give you 2 latex gloves when you purchase this product. I actually think it'd be easier to just use a tanning mousse. I used a latex glove, but due to the texture of the product, I think it'd be easier to just use a tanning mitt. But like I mentioned earlier, you just rub it on your body, and you can't really see it as you're applying it. But like once you apply it to an arm or something, a minute later, you'll be able to tell a little bit of color difference, but it doesn't act as a guide, which I liked because it didn't get all over my towels or my sheets or anything. It didn't take a lot of elbow grease to rub it in. That's one thing that this product has going for it, is it's really easy to apply. The drying time. So this is called a 5-minute mousse, and I initially thought that meant you apply the product, leave it on for 5 minutes, then wash it off, and then wait for your tan to develop. That's kind of the new thing now with a lot of tanners, is like a 10-minute mousse or something where you just leave it on for a few minutes. That's not what this is at all. The name 5-minute mousse implies that it dries in 5 minutes, which is completely false. It took a few hours to dry once it was on my skin, and my skin felt so sticky. My legs would literally stick together. It was really uncomfortable. So the drying time was really bad. I was not happy with it at all. The results. So the weird thing about this product is it never says anywhere how long to leave it on your skin. So I just left it on like a normal self-tanner. I left it on overnight, about 8 hours. And then I showered it off in the morning. When I woke up in the morning, I initially thought I had a deep tan. It looked pretty dark. But once I showered it off, I noticed that most of that color came from the guide, or not the guide, I guess it was the guide that had darkened overnight. Because I was left with a really light tan. I was maybe like 1 shade darker. I really wish I had been darker than I was. My tan was so light, I really wasn't happy with it. It was almost non-existent. You'll need to apply this one a few days in a row, definitely, in order to achieve even a medium tan. It lasted about 2 days before fading. The nice thing is it didn't leave any streaks or splotches as it faded. It faded very naturally, probably because the color was so light. I have to say, men, I don't think you'll like this product. I was really let down by it. I really usually like fake bake products. They have some good products out there, especially their flawless ones. But this is definitely my least favorite fake bake product I've tried. So that brings me into my rating of it. I gave it a 1.5 out of 5 stars. So I really don't care for this mousse. I think it's a little misleading in the name, and also they make it confusing. Like they don't say how to apply it or how long to leave it on at all. And the color just isn't there for me. And I didn't like how long and sticky it felt on my skin, how long it took to dry. So I wasn't a fan of it. I want to know if you guys have a specific self-tanner in mind you want me to try. Make sure to comment below, and I'll put that on my list to try. But overall, 1.5 out of 5 stars. And for more information on this self-tanner and many others, please visit us online at SelfTanning.com and on social media.